name is Dallin Gatling, and welcome to Slap Fight 36 SubZero. We have 6 spectacular slap fights lined up for you tonight, including the People's Championship in the heavyweight division. We have a lightweight title fight. We have a 4-man tournament in the lightweight division, the winner of which will be next in line to fight for that lightweight belt. The good news is, it's slap time. It's fight time. It's slap fight time! Are you ready for the slap down?
Tonight, the lightweight division will go to war. With the most dominant lightweight in slap fighting history announcing his retirement, the race for the vacant title has begun. The top 8 will compete tonight to determine the future of the lightweight division. Our undercard features a 4-man tournament which will decide who will be the next in line to face the winner of tonight's main event. Outlaw became the top contender with his victory over Mallet at Onslaught last month. But when the champion retired following the main event, Outlaw's next opponent became a mystery. Enter the Cannon, current SlapFIGHT welterweight champion and perennial top contender at lightweight. After an unsuccessful lightweight title run in 2023, the Cannon became the undisputed welterweight kingpin. However, the opportunity to become the sport's second 2-division champion was too much to resist. The Cannon has made the cut to lightweight and will face top contender Outlaw in tonight's main event. Also on the card, the most experienced slapper on the planet returns tonight to face former rival and slap fighting veteran Rocky Moore. Rocky and Frank the Tank first faced each other at SlapFIGHT 3 in 2017 and then again in 2023. But after extensive training camps, these two OGs of slap fighting have agreed to face each other at heavyweight one last time for the People's Championship. All of this and more coming at you tonight when SlapFIGHT Championship and Pro League Network present SubZero. Coming up first, fan favorite Black Larry faces newcomer Firecracker in a lightweight quarterfinal matchup. Black Larry made his presence known at SlapFIGHT Championship, earning his contract at Challenger Series 1 in 2023. He then put the division on notice with big wins over Slap Savage, Concrete Finisher, and Slap Zaddy. Undefeated in 2024, Larry looks to take a step toward the next lightweight title opportunity.
Tomorrow, you got a big matchup.
Sir.
Tell us about it.
I'm going against Firecracker. He's a tough opponent. I watched his last fight. He's got a good chin, good power. I'm excited for this one.
Now, how many fights you had now?
I am 4-2, so this would be my 7th one.
And 2024, you're undefeated, man.
Yes, sir. I've been working really, really hard.
I know you said that you had studied a lot of the old footage. Are there any of those matches that have become your favorite or ones that you like to watch?
My favorite match is Slim Reaper versus One-Eyed Wolf.
Yeah.
That was an awesome match. That's most definitely my favorite match.
What about Black Larry? What's your favorite match you've been involved in?
Black Larry versus Outlaw.
I figured you were going to say that. What's something that our fans don't know about Black Larry's strategy?
Just go for clean slaps. That's usually what wins it. If it goes to decision, clean slaps. But of course you don't want it to. But you can't control everything.
Can't control it all, man. But you've been really good about flying under the radar as far as offenses and strikes against you and fouls. So kudos to you on that, man.
Thank you very much. I've been working hard on it.
All right, let's give it up for Black Larry. He's going to be taking on Firecracker.
Firecracker returns to the barrel after a huge win over the Extinguisher at Onslaught. The Team Tank prospect is known to many SFC fans as the next big thing. Tonight he faces Black Larry on his way to the lightweight strap.
Now, Firecracker, you're going to be taking on Black Larry. What is going to be the game set in your mind that you've got to take Black Larry down?
So right now I'm just working on keeping my mind steady and keeping my energy focused. The last fight I was a little anxious and ready to go. I was speeding it up too much. So I think this time I'm really working on my breathing through it and just getting through it.
Well, let's tell the fans at home some stuff that they wouldn't know about Firecracker. Where are you from?
I'm from Fulton. I train with Biscuit and everybody. And then one thing you guys may not know, I skateboard on the side.
You skateboard?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah. You know, on the weekends we go out, we skateboard, have fun, you know, get out of the mind space of work and everything. So, and relaxing, honestly.
Now, I know that, you know, with Biscuit being, you know, training with him, you guys go back and watch some of the old footage and study that tape. What's been some of your favorite matches that aren't yours to watch with SlapFIGHT?
Oh, it would definitely have to be Mass Mojito and Wildman. It cracks you up every time you watch it, you know, and so it's very funny, man.
What's been your favorite match that you've had so far?
Well, definitely Extinguisher for sure, yeah.
I figured. Well, listen, you may have your hands full, but listen, we're looking for a big explosion from the Firecracker.
We've got another match in the lightweight division. Let's bring these guys out here. Introducing first from Fulton, Missouri, weighed in at 143. He fights out of Team Biscuit. Give it up for Firecracker! His opponent weighed in at 154, fighting out of Branson, Missouri. From BFC Extreme, he is Black Larry!
As always, our lead official tonight, professional fighter Kyron Bowen. All right, folks, let's take a look at the rules of slap fight. First off, no clubbing. All competitors must land their strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed, but any movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul. Hello, friends, and welcome to SlapFIGHT 36 SubZero. My name is JT Tilley, and as always, I'm here with UFC Hall of Famer Mark the Hammer Coleman.
Good to see you, JT. Great job, Stat.
Kyron Bowen with the worst performance of his life, completely ruining the event. We should stop now, Mark. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry, folks.
Well, it happens.
Oh my gosh, the event is ruined. It's in shambles, but the fights must go on. Round one, Firecracker versus Black Larry. Mark, who do you have?
I'm going to go with Black Larry. I've been following his whole career. He's the veteran here. Firecracker be a tough opponent, though.
Absolutely. This is round one. Black Larry has won the coin toss. He will slap first.
Damn.
Oh, and a fantastic slap from Larry. Wow.
Let's start right there. Larry says he's not going to foul. That's the key to success.
Firecracker, in his debut, he fought the Extinguisher. I would imagine that Black Larry is a step up in competition. A little bit of an issue here with his hair. We had a conversation with him at the fighter meeting. If your opponent has an issue reaching your cheek, you'll have to tuck your hair behind your ear. And it looks like maybe that's going to be the case here. Look, it's almost like he's turtling up here and disappearing.
Wow. Small target.
Here at SlapFIGHT Championship, the rules state that you may duck your chin, but there has to be room for the official to fit his flattened hand in between your chest and your chin. So Larry's going to try to be hospitable here, Mark, and he's going to show his cheeks for us. Here we go. Bottom of round one. Okay, and the line official just called Black Larry on his shoulders, rolled just a little bit too forward here. You have to acquit. So here we go. Bottom of round 1. Oh, and a horrible flinch by Black Larry. And he's going to acknowledge that, and we're going to move on here with a warning. But, yeah, that's a horrible situation there. Black Larry ducks his head a good 3-4 inches, and he's going to have a warning for flinching. Good defensive stance here from Firecracker. He's got the perfect tuck. He's also got his chin tucked well. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and another fast slap from Larry.
Larry been doing his homework. He looks good.
Okay,
Early.
Kyron Bowen saying this is a little bit high. They're going to call him a club here.
All right.
So that's going to be a warning for clubbing, and you can see at the bottom of your screen also a warning for flinching. Not a great start from Black Larry. That puts Firecracker 2 rounds up essentially right off the bat.
Yeah, his game plan was not to foul. He's got 2 fouls early.
In the corner of Black Larry, legendary slapper Frank the Tank. And of course, in the corner of Firecracker, his coach, Biscuit. Bottom of round 2. Here's Firecracker with the wind-up.
2, 3.
Oh, that was almost a right hook, but it almost looked like it was due to flinching. And you can see here the officials are considering it now.
No call.
Okay, they're going to look at the tape here. In the corner of Firecracker, Biscuit of Team Biscuit. Just recently signed for September the 7th at SlapFIGHT Melting Point. We have a middleweight tournament, and Biscuit will be one of the 4 in the middleweight contender tournament. So it's good to see Biscuit back at SlapFIGHT Championship. He's retired 3 times, but this time I think he's going to stick around for a while. All right, Firecracker very animated. He's got a nice defensive stance here. No obstructions to the pathway of the cheek. And here we go, Black Larry, round 3. Oh, I don't know. That looked like a club to me, Mark.
Wow. You see what they say, but that's not good.
Yeah, it's hard to see Larry struggling like this, and it does look like they're going to call it here. And you can always tell when Larry does commit a violation. He feels horrible about it, but 3 in a row like this is tough. Okay, they're looking at the tape here, and it may not be a call. When the fight is over, we will have a full fight replay every round in slow motion, so stick around. We don't cut to replays during the fights, Mark, obviously because the fighters have control of the length of their break. So here we go. Firecracker's back to the barrel. Here's your wind-up, bottom of round 3.
Ooh.
Oh, a nice slap. Larry with a little bit of a flinch there, but the slap still connected.
Larry got to pull it together. Larry's got to get back in his groove. He got a pretty good call not getting a club that last whack, didn't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
So here we go. We'll see what he's got here.
I hate to see him struggling like this, but I'm sure Firecracker, this is probably exactly what he's been hoping for. It's a 7-round fight, Mark, and we are 4 rounds deep. Oh, I'm going to say that's got to be a club. And Kyron's going to call it club.
What's going on here?
Larry's in trouble now. He's going to lose a turn here.
He's lost it.
Looking at the bottom of the screen, you can see Firecracker with an absolutely perfect fight so far. No penalties, no warnings. Black Larry now has been called 3 times, twice for clubbing, and a warning for flinching. So now Firecracker will have his round 5 and round 6 slap in a row. Black Larry has just lost his round 5 slap, and so that means if there is not a finish in the next 2 rounds, Larry's going to lose this fight, and Firecracker's going to move to the final of the lightweight contender tournament. Frank the Tank in the corner of Black Larry, fighting later tonight. He's going to defend his People's Championship mark against the original bad boy of slap fighting, Rocky Moore.
Oh, I love that matchup. Frank, you know, one of my all-time favorites, Hall of Famer. Can't wait to get there. See what we got. Firecracker needs to dig deep and get back in this fight.
Firecracker's taking a couple of clubs here, and you have to wonder how that's going to fare for him in a tournament like this. He's easily got the...
He's ahead of the cards.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's hurting.
Yeah, he's easily going to win a decision here. If there's no finish, Firecracker's going to move on, but he's going to have to be very, very careful here with the left side of his face. Here we go.
Big clean whack.
Yeah, nice slap from Firecracker. He's got real nice technique. Okay, just as we say that, it looks like the line official... Okay, never mind. Looked like they were going to bust Larry for yet another violation, but this time, maybe not. Firecracker smells blood in the water. He knows he's got the win here. Let's see what he can do with round 5. 1, 2, 3, yeah! Best slap of the match so far.
Clean slap there. Black Larry still has life here. Knockout wins the fight.
I'm missing something here. Very, very intense, Black Larry. Oh, and another sock to the eye. No heel of the hand, so probably not going to be a clubbing violation, but it was a little bit high. And I don't see much swelling on the face of Firecracker, but I'm expecting to see some. It was a really slow wind-up, Mark. I really felt like that was an issue there. Black Larry visibly down and out. It looks like he's accepting the loss already. That's a bad situation for any fighter in any fight. But it just kind of looked like Black Larry didn't know where to go here.
Back there looking at Frank for some advice mid-fight. Trying to pull it together.
It's really tough to see that. Larry's fantastic, and so far in 2024, he's been completely undefeated in all PLN sports. He competes at Ultimate Tire Wrestling, as you know, Mark. He competes at Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, he competes at SlapFIGHT Championship. He's been undefeated all year, but it looks like he's working on his first loss of 2024, unless we can see a finish here in the next round. 2, 3. Another great slap from Firecracker. Very impressive. Team Biscuit from Fulton, Missouri, consisting of 3 or 4 fantastic fighters. Wildman, Smiley, Biscuit, of course, and Firecracker, really putting together some good talent there in Fulton, Missouri. But also in the same small Missouri town, Frank the Tank, head coach of Team Tank, just in that same small town with Mallet and the Extinguisher. Wow! A fantastic shot from Black Larry, and Firecracker goes down hard.
Beautiful.
Holy smokes.
Hold it together for that one, didn't he?
Wow. You know, that's really unfortunate here. Firecracker's going to go ahead and stand up, and that's enough to win the fight in my opinion. Black Larry with just too many penalties here. The knockdown's great, but all it does is just give us a taste of what was possible. Firecracker now has an opportunity to just go ahead and put an exclamation point on the fight, and I have a feeling that it's going to be another clean slap, Mark.
Yep.
Firecracker looks like a young Ron Jeremy. Very svelte Ron Jeremy. I don't know if that's ever happened, but
when he was younger,
like a mini hedgehog. Here we go, Firecracker. Final slap of the match, round 7. Here we go, Mark. 2, 3, another clean slap and a perfect fight for Firecracker. Team Biscuit should be proud, and it looks like this is probably going to be a victory for Team Biscuit.
I would think so. Good job, Firecracker.
We do have a winner. Your winner by decision, Firecracker! All right, brother, congratulations. I thought you had it just from that foul, but then that last knockdown, I was like, I don't know, maybe it's going to be close. Go ahead and take this out. We want to understand what you're saying.
Yep.
But, hey, I was so impressed with you guys. You're so polite to each other. Yeah, could you move your chin down a little bit so I can slap you silly? And oh, sure. You got no hard feelings there, right?
Oh, no. Black Larry's an awesome competitor, and I'm just glad to have the opportunity to come out here and slap, dude. It's awesome.
It was a great match, very equally matched up, and I'll give you a chance to say anything you want to anybody you want.
Well, a couple of days ago was my girlfriend's birthday, and then we also had our 3-year anniversary, so I just want to say happy 3-year anniversary to my girlfriend, Grace. But, yeah.
Right on.
Let's play.
Concrete Finisher has been a stalwart of the division since his first appearance in 2022. The Team Destroyer prodigy has put together some big wins at the barrel, but has come up short when it matters most. Tonight, in our second quarterfinal matchup, Concrete Finisher faces FPS.
Concrete Finisher, we got your official weigh-in. You're going to be taking on FPS in this tournament. What's your strategy going into it?
Well, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to be doing the best I can to hit him as hard as I can.
How'd you get the name Concrete Finisher?
I've been a concrete finisher for going on 7 years now.
Right on. Have you been a fan of SlapFIGHT for a while?
Yeah, since I think it was Raven's second fight, I seen it, and I was like, hey man, that's awesome. How can I get into that?
What's your favorite SlapFIGHT that you've ever watched?
That I've ever watched? Mine are my favorite.
Absolutely, of course. What's something that our SlapFIGHT fans don't know about the Concrete Finisher?
So my kids don't watch the events until I get home, and we'll sit down and watch it together. My youngest, she learned to count to 3 from watching slap fighting.
Really? See, SlapFIGHT, it's not even phonics. We got it, man. We're teaching the youngsters.
Yeah, they all love watching it.
Well, you love it, and listen, good luck to you against FPS. Good luck, man. Thank you. Concrete Finisher.
Oklahoma native and newcomer FPS made a major statement at SlapFIGHT 35 in one of the bloodiest matches the sport has ever seen. His precision striking created extreme swelling on the cheek of Concrete Finisher, and then in round 6, a well-placed slap exploded the face of the finisher and announced FPS' arrival to the world as a new lightweight contender.
FPS, good to have you here, man. We're gonna see you take on the Concrete Finisher. This is the second time, right? Now, what's your strategy since you've already fought him one time?
This time I'm actually gonna push into him instead of actually slapping fast. Like, I was just trying to get fast, hard slapping. This time I'm actually gonna put pressure into it. So,
what's something that our fans at home don't know about FPS?
I got a daughter. She's 7 years old. Her name's Alyssa.
What is your favorite slap fight moment that's not yours that you've watched?
I would have to say the Runtin' Bayou Bastard fight. That was a bloody match.
That was, man. And what's your favorite fight that you've had so far?
Mine and Concrete Finishers.
Well, we're going round 2, man. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
FPS, he's ready for the Concrete Finisher.
first opponent. He's fighting out of Reed Spring, Missouri, weighed in at 159 pounds, fighting out of Team Destroyer. He is Concrete Finisher! His opponent, weighed in at 146 pounds, fighting out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Give it up for FPS!
All right, it's the second quarterfinal of the lightweight contender tournament, Mark. And the last time we saw Concrete Finisher and FPS, it was one of the bloodiest fights we've ever seen.
Oh, my goodness. The wall was full of blood. I love this rematch. FPS, Concrete Finisher, two potential stars. Who's going to take this one home will definitely take a step up.
They look about the same size, but Concrete Finisher actually weighed in 160.9 pounds, which was the absolute maximum for the tournament. So he is the heavier of the two by about 10 or 12 pounds, I believe.
Oh, really?
But FPS has just won the coin toss. He is a knockout artist, Mark. So this could be a quick fight. Let's see if Concrete Finisher is ready. Kind of a funky style with FPS, but very, very effective.
Everybody changing up their stance. They're working on it.
Here we go.
2, 3. Ooh.
Oh! Concrete Finisher stumbles, keeps it on his feet, but he was assisted by his corner man. And of course, Mark, as you know, anytime your corner man touches you, it does count as a knockdown at SlapFIGHT Championship.
3 in a row, you're done.
3 knockdowns, and that's a TKO. So that's going to be 1 knockdown for FPS, and the Concrete Finisher has 60 seconds to clear the cobwebs and step back to the barrel. And for those of you listening at home, the reason for the rule where your corner man cannot touch you, the reason is Mark the Hammer Coleman. He was the handsiest corner man in slap fighting history. So handsy, in fact, that a lot of the fighters got ex partes against him, and now he's on the commentary team. So here we go. Bottom of round 1, Concrete Finisher. Checking his placement.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Fantastic slap from Concrete Finisher. Almost a little bit of a micro flinch there from FPS.
It worked out perfect. Good start.
As long as you can hear the slap land, generally they will let it stand. So pretty even round here.
2, 3. Solid shot.
Oh,
again.
Concrete Finisher weakened his legs again.
Whoa. FPS coming out strong right now.
FPS really bringing some power tonight. He's wanting to end this fight quickly and get to the final round of the tournament where he would face Firecracker for a chance to be the #1 contender at lightweight. And so far, FPS is taking absolutely no damage. Concrete Finisher already hurt twice. Frank the Tank in the corner of FPS. Big rotation.
Wow.
Another good slap.
Solid slap.
Doesn't really make a big impact here. It looks like FPS still unscathed.
Took that like nothing. His head a little crooked there.
FPS with a real funky but very effective style. Here we go, round 3.
Bam.
Oh, and Concrete Finisher
my
goes down again.
goodness. Look at that.
And I'm thinking the medic's going to
superstar.
call this fight, but that's 3 knockdowns, Mark, and that's probably going to be a TKO win for FPS, who's going to head to the tournament final without any damage whatsoever, where he will face Firecracker, who just went several rounds getting clubbed in the face by Black Larry. So definitely this will be a factor in the tournament, but I think this fight is over. Yes, absolutely. There's your winner, Mark. You called it.
Star on the rise. See what he can do in the finals.
Your winner by TKO, FPS! All right, brother, I am here with the winner, FPS. Look good. Got done pretty quickly. Is that what you were hoping to do?
A lot better than last. Again, a lot better than last time. I was definitely going for the knockout last time, but I've been working on my positioning of where I'm actually landing my slaps and following through. I've gotten some great advice from some competitors here, and I'm ready.
Right on, man. Well, you looked ready. You looked great tonight. Congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, actually, it's my old lady's birthday, so I want to give her a shout out.
All right. On the camera. Tell us.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Haley.
Right on, man. Thank you. Congratulations. FBS.
Let's play.
Smiley returns in a matchup from earlier tonight. After losses to Black Larry and Mallet, the Team Biscuit lightweight looks to put together his first win tonight at SubZero.
All right, Smiley, you got the Extinguisher. Are you ready for him?
Oh, I'm super excited for this fight. I've been training super hard with Team Biscuit, so hopefully I can bring one home for Team Biscuit today.
Team Biscuit. Now listen, does he teach you? I mean, what's a day in the life of like you being coached by Biscuit?
Oh, it's great. You know, he jokes around at practice. We have a good time, you know, but
That's how he is. That's how he is.
Yeah, you know, watching my feet, making sure I'm not stepping, you know, things like that.
Does he have you study any old footage of some of the slap fight guys, you know, before you?
Oh, yeah, I do that on my own time. I like watching all kinds of older fights and stuff.
Who's your favorite to watch?
My favorite is Wolverine and Darius the Destroyer. That was a crazy good match.
Man, they had some battles. They had some great battles, man. That's awesome. What's your favorite match that you've had so far?
Ooh, I'd say both of them with Mallet. That was a super good learning experience, you know, getting my foot in the door, you know.
Absolutely. Now, what's something that our slap fight fans don't know about Smiley?
I like to play Magic the Gathering on my free time. I'm actually trying to introduce Team Biscuit into it.
You might have your work cut out for you with that, man.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, listen, good luck to you, my man.
Thank you.
You heard it from Smiley.
The Extinguisher fell short in his debut, losing to Firecracker by TKO. Following the loss, the Mallet protege has worked his technique and power and returns to the barrel tonight, seeking his first victory.
All right, Extinguisher, you got a big matchup with Smiley. What's the game plan going into it, buddy?
Slap as hard as I can and as accurate.
Accurate and slap hard? That's pretty good. That's right. Now, how did you get that nickname?
Just, honestly, the Firecracker, him and I's fight is what I got it from. You could probably tell I ate his slaps pretty well. So, extinguished.
Gotcha. And what's something that the fans at home, the Slap Fight fans, don't know about you?
Honestly, nothing really big about me.
You're an open book, right?
Pretty much.
Right, and I know that, you know, a lot of guys, they go back and study footage before. There are any fights that slap out, you know, that like with Slap Fight that stand out, they're your favorites to watch?
Honestly, mine and Firecrackers was
That's
pretty
your
good.
favorite?
Yeah, because it's mine.
All right, man. Well, listen, good luck to you. We wish you all the best, man. You heard it right there from the Extinguisher.
From St. Charles, Missouri, he weighed in at 140 pounds. Please give it up for the Extinguisher! His opponent from Avas, Missouri, he weighed in at 142. He is none other than Smiley!
All right, folks, let's take a look at the rules of slap fight. First off, no clubbing. All competitors must land their strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed, but any movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul. All right, Mark, it is the Extinguisher versus Smiley. It's the alternate, well, actually it was scheduled to be our alternate fight tonight, but unfortunately, both of these gentlemen weighed in just a little bit too light to be considered alternates for the tournament. So what we're seeing here, friends, is just a lightweight fight between the Extinguisher. He's got 0 wins, one loss, and Smiley, he's got 0 wins and 4 losses. So someone's O has got to go, Mark.
Yes, sir. Smiley learning, working hard. And the Extinguisher, both tough guys here, just not quite big enough, but always getting better.
Yeah, it was disappointing when they learned that the winner of this fight would not become the alternate for the tournament, but they understood. Oh, and a big whack from Smiley.
Smiley, been working hard. That was a beautiful stroke right there.
Absolutely. Now, of course, the Extinguisher, he is being cornered tonight
What
by
a
Mallet.
start. What a
Mallet of
start.
Team Tank. Smiley, of course, being cornered by his coach, Biscuit. Good defensive stance here from all of Team Biscuit tonight. It's nice and legal. At the perfect little tuck here. Shoulders in the right position. Good posture. Look how far he is from the barrel there.
Whoa.
Nice shot, but Smiley eats it. And he's going to come right back to the barrel. That was good strategy by Smiley. There's a lot of strategy in SlapFIGHT Championship. One of them is the fact that your opponent is responsible for adjusting you to the distance from the barrel that he wants you to be. So Extinguisher, in his inexperience, did not realize that Smiley was about 1.5 feet away, and that paid off, paid dividends. Okay, let's see what we can do here, Smiley. Round 2.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, he eats the slap.
Solid.
Very clean slap. Very
Clean
nice.
fight, like the start of this matchup. Keep it clean, guys. I like the speed, the pace of this fight.
140-pounders, Mark. These guys are small.
Brought him in this time.
Very nice to see some smaller guys getting involved. This is the lowest weight class, lightweight. We have nothing beneath lightweight at SlapFIGHT Championship, so these two guys are very small.
Ooh.
Oh, and a karate chop to the ear. That's not great. Okay, there's going to be a warning issued here, Mark, for clubbing.
Clubbing. 2 of those and
right in the ear. Smiley's going to feel that tomorrow.
Loses turn.
As always, our competitors are wearing cotton balls in their ears, and that is to diffuse the pressure from the air that enters their ear canal, and it protects the eardrum.
Smiley taking his time here.
Very quiet in here. As these fights progress, I'm sure we'll get a little bit more energy in the room, but this is a tense little fight here. These two guys both hungry for a win. Smiley with another clean slap, Mark.
Ate that nicely. Might have missed him a little bit right there.
Our lead official, Kyron Bowen.
Been here since the beginning.
Since the very
Kyron.
first show.
Millions of fans.
A lot of intensity. Extinguisher hungry for a win. He's behind on the scorecards. And a good slap from Extinguisher.
Warning.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he moved a little bit, didn't he?
We're going to have a flinch warning from Smiley here. And now we're in a bad situation. Both of these guys with one warning. We've got no visible damage on either competitor, Mark, and no knockdowns. So we're really looking here at Smiley with maybe a very, very slight edge, and still 3 rounds left.
Very close. Last 3 rounds is going to determine the winner here.
Okay, just listening into the fighters there, it did feel like Extinguisher said something to Mallet about feeling the last slap. So I think what's happening here is he's just going to milk that break for just a second here and allow himself to recover, and that's good gamesmanship. Now he's going to take another one. Let's see how he fares. Good posture from Extinguisher. And he eats another big one. Fantastic job, Extinguisher. You really see the improvement with these guys since they joined up with some actual camps.
Both guys looking sharp tonight.
You know, we first started slap fighting. There weren't camps. There weren't groups of guys training together and refining techniques. It was just a guy from here and a guy from there, and you'd fly them in from all over the country. But these guys here are homegrown, Mark. They both train right here in the region, and they both have a lot of technique within their teams. Wow, did you hear that? Wow. Extinguisher kind of turning the tide.
That's a big win. I mean, it's a big round for Extinguisher right there, but Smiley taking his time. Obviously, it hit him pretty good.
You can see FPS in the background here. He's preparing to fight later tonight in the 4-man top contender tournament.
Great matchup, JT. I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, same here. It's going to be a fantastic tournament. Now, probably FPS is watching this match closely, thinking that the winner will become the alternate to the tournament. But, of course, we've been notified that both of these guys are just a little bit too light, and so there will be no alternate for the tournament. Round 5, Smiley about to tee off. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and another clean slap from Smiley. Both of these guys should be proud. They've really cleaned up their penalties and violations.
Solid chins, both guys. Just eating them all.
Yeah, really big improvement from both of them. Now, we're deep in the fight. There's no clear winner. What's Mallet saying to Extinguisher now, Mark?
I'm not sure what is he saying, JT.
He's probably saying something like, hey, man, what do you think the commentary guys are saying about us right now? Extinguisher with a really cool snowman hat on.
Close fight.
Eyebrows on fleek, always.
1, 2, 3.
Slight movement.
Okay, a little bit crazy there. That did look like a club, Mark, but also looked somewhat like a flinch. Now, who's going to get the penalty?
Clubbing.
It's going to be Extinguisher. That's going to be the loss of a turn, and that's going to cost him this match. Oh, that's a horrible thing to see happen to him.
It could cost him this match, but right now he couldn't afford to do that right there. I thought Smiley might have flinched a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe it was perfect timing.
Looks like they're reviewing the tape now, and it's going to stand. So that means that Smiley now is in a very fortunate position, and probably with a couple of clean slaps here, he's going to win this match.
Huge opportunity to go for the knockout, Smiley. Let's go. Dig deep.
Extinguisher, if you're listening, fantastic performance, but that right there is how easily you can lose a match at SlapFIGHT Championship, and it's back to the drawing board. But who knows? Anything can happen here. Smiley could break his hand. The Extinguisher could fall down and shit himself. Pretty much anything can happen, so let's listen in.
1, 2.
Oh, nice. Smiley turning it up tonight. Wow.
Both guys so strong.
These guys are waking up the crowd just a little bit. Here we go. This is the 7th slap for Smiley. Another clean one. Wow. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the match, Mark. And for me, that's going to be a win for Smiley. So congratulations to this guy. He really earned this one. Oh.
Let's go.
Okay, we've got one more slap, it seems. Okay, this is the final slap. Excuse me, pardon me.
Needs a knockout.
Absolutely needs a knockout. This is a situation here where Smiley better just batten down the hatches.
1, 2.
Incoming. Okay, and I think that's going to be the match. Not bad. A little bit of movement there. I don't know if they'll call that. Smiley needs to work just a little bit on the head movement. and the Extinguisher.
He's not getting caught, so
yeah, I think
maybe it's perfect timing or whatever he's doing. But
oh, they've called him, Mark. Smiley's been called.
Yes. That's what I thought.
Holy smokes. So now Smiley would lose a turn if we were not at the end of the match.
Wow.
And what that means now is the Extinguisher is going to have another opportunity. They're going to give him a slap. Oh my gosh, this rarely happens at SlapFIGHT
This changes
Championship.
everything on the scorecard.
Absolutely it does. This is a real opportunity.
Close fight now.
Oh my goodness, yeah, Smiley's going to really have to watch himself here. Good posture from Smiley. This is for all the marbles, Extinguisher. Here we go.
Go for it.
And Smiley eats it.
Did he move again? No.
Looks like they're going to let that stand.
What you got, JT?
I have to say that's really too close to call, but if I had to bet, I'd say probably this is a win for Smiley.
Yeah, squeaked it out.
And he deserves it. You know, he's worked really hard, and Extinguisher's still young in the game. I'm certain that he'll be back. And let's listen in here to the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a decision. It was razor thin. Your winner by decision, Smiley! Good match, man. Good match. Here you go. Congratulations, man. That was a tough one. You guys landed the same amount of slaps. Oh, yeah. I think the difference probably was your very first slap did a little bit more damage than the rest of them. But, man, it was back and forth. Great match. And let me see that smile. Yes, yeah. This is Smiley. So I wanted to see that. So how you feeling, brother?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I really loved giving out slaps, taking slaps from him. He's a really good opponent. He hit a lot harder than I thought he would be. Honestly, I underestimated him. But you know what? I'm glad to come out on top for this win for Team Biscuit, you know?
Right on, man. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my little sister, Eva. I love her to death. And my girlfriend, Mariah. I love her to death, too. All the Team Biscuit for being here for me.
Okay, your love sounds scary. All right, Smiley, your winner.
Let's play.
That was a great match, but I've got some news. Firecracker, come over here, brother. So you had a great preliminary match. It was a war. You actually got the win, but you want to break the news to all of us?
So the medic has said that, you know, it's probably not the best idea to continue, and so we're going to toughen up the face, and we're going to fight another day.
All right. I'm curious at what that's going to entail, toughening up the face. You got any training you're going to do for that?
Well, you know, maybe put on some headgear, get slapped around a little bit, and then we'll work from there.
Right. So you wore it. I mean, you were fine, but you obviously can see the damage, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if that's something you can toughen up, but obviously you were game and you were ready to go.
Oh, yes.
And you would be here competing if it wasn't for the medic.
Yes. Oh,
okay.
yes.
But that's for your benefit as well. So you'll get your chance, right?
Oh, of course.
So you got your eye on anybody. Now, I don't know if you knew, but the rankings had just come out. You were actually ranked number 8. You beat the number 4. So that's going to jump you up in the ranking. I'm not sure how high, but that might depend on who you want to challenge. Do you have anybody in your mind?
Honestly, right now I'm just focused on bulking up and making sure I'm ready for my next fight, whoever it may be. I'm just honored to have the opportunity to slap. So whoever they throw my way next, I'll try to be ready for them.
All right, man. Well, you're very entertaining. Congratulations on your win, and thank you for being such a great sport. We'll see you again.
Appreciate it.
Firecracker.
And there you have it, just like that. FPS wins the lightweight contender tournament. Slap Fighting's original bad boy, Rocky Moore, first burst onto the scene in 2017 during the Slap Fight 3 heavyweight tournament. Rocky lost to Frank the Tank that night, but the video of their contest was seen by millions. Seeking redemption, Rocky returned last year to threaten for the heavyweight strap. However, he fell short and lost to Frank the Tank by decision. Tonight, he returns a new slapper, ready to give his all in hopes of taking home the People's Championship.
All right, Rocky, we're taking on the guy that you wanted to fight, Frank the Tank, man. What's the strategy going into this?
Man, something about me, man. I'm 6 months sober, so nobody up here has seen me sober. I'm ready to knock dude out.
Well, listen, congratulations. 'Cause I know that's got to be a hard, yeah. Well, listen, Frank, you're biting off a lot right there. Do you think you'll be able to chew it up?
I'm ready for it.
I know that you've been around since some of the earlier days of Slap Fight. What's some of your favorite fights to watch that aren't necessarily yours?
The Wolverine and Darius, man, that's just one of the all-times, man. But that Ricky fight where he got his job, man, that was awesome.
It was awesome, man. Darius, those guys are great. What's your favorite fight that you've had? Because you've had several for Slap Fight.
I don't know, probably back when we were in a bar against Wolverine.
That's been a while back. That was like pre-COVID, man. That was. But now, what's something that the fans, our Slap Fight fans, don't know about Rocky?
I'm a proud father, man, of a 16-year-old girl named Malin, and I love fishing.
Well, listen, man, good luck to you, and congratulations on the 6 months being sober. Right here, it's going to be Rocky taking on Frank the Tank.
Perhaps the most popular slapper in all of the world, Fulton, Missouri's Frank the Tank, has competed in the sport a record 25 times. The current Slap Fight heavyweight champion and people's champion has become the gold standard for slapping. Frank has faced all of the greatest slappers in the game, yet continues to hunt for new challenges.
We're talking to the people's champ, Frank the Tank. How's it going, Frank?
Good, how are you?
Man, I'm great. Are you ready for your matchup with Rocky?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
This is definitely an anticipated fight. How many rounds you guys going to be able to go?
I'm hoping not 10 this time.
You're going to go the whole 10, or you think you can take care of it before then?
I want to take care of it before.
Well, listen, Frank, you've been around Slap Fight for a long time. What's one of your favorite fights to watch that maybe wasn't yours?
The Ron versus Darius is probably my favorite fight.
It seems to be the consensus. That was a heck of a fight. Now, you've had dozens of fights now. What is your favorite fight personally that you enjoy?
I think me versus Leviathan, because I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did.
Right, and that's one thing in slap fights. Sometimes the luck of the draw, the luck of the coin toss can be a matter of, you've seen it happen. You've seen it happen to yourself and others, man. What's something that our fans at home, all those slap fight fans, what's something they don't know about Frank the Tank?
Well, I've recently, over the past year or so, been dedicated and staying in the gym 5 days a week, every week.
Absolutely. We saw a transformation in you, and that we saw better performance behind the barrel when you are there. So listen, give me the outcome. Is the people's champ? We're going to have a new champ?
Oh, it's going to stay.
It's going to stay. Well, there you heard it. We're going to see Frank the Tank defending the People's Championship against Rocky.
for the People Championship match. Again, this is in the heavyweight division. We have two legends going at it. Very excited for this one. Let's bring them out here. First, introducing from Harrison, Arkansas, weighed in at 252 pounds. He is a challenger. He is Rocky! His opponent fights out of Fulton, Missouri. He weighed in at 264 pounds. He is a People Champion. He is Frank the Tank!
Frank the Tank versus Rocky Moore. Hi, folks. It's JT Tilley. I'm here with Mark the Hammer Coleman, and this is our co-main event, Mark. Two legends of slapping battling for the People's Championship.
Yeah, Frank, my all-time favorite Hall of Famer, but I'm excited about Rocky because this will be the first time we see him clean and sober. 6 months. He's been training hard. It's going to be a good war. Big matchup right here, but two healthy guys going to slap hard.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic matchup. Right now, our lead official, Kyron Bowen, is just going to go over a few last-minute pointers. All right, Frank squaring up here for round one. Look at the rotation. This is a 260-pounder. Wow.
Oh, goodness.
And Rocky's eyes roll back in his head, but
he trains 5 days a week. Oh, Frank does. He
stays in the pocket. Rocky's back. Here we go. Bottom of round one. Okay, not bad. Rocky's in it.
Not bad. Good start. He didn't have much of a wind-up. Right back at it. I love this, too.
Frank the Tank winding up. Round two, no break.
Bam.
Rolls his eyes back in his head again, Mark, and Rocky stays in the pocket
Perfect
again.
slap. Accuracy, critical.
This is the first time I've seen Rocky push the pace like this. Yeah, that was rough.
Not too.
It was. I wasn't necessarily
some kind of new wind-up there. He's just not getting any hips into it.
They just called him for clubbing.
Clubbing, huh?
All right, so Rocky's got a warning here for clubbing, and I think in my mind that puts Frank up 2 rounds here. Frank the Tank, bottom of round 3, or top of round 3, excuse me.
Bam.
Rolls his eyes back in his head again. You know, Rocky's a tough guy, man, but these are making a dent.
Frank Shawwise, the Hall of Fame.
That windup is suspect.
Come on, what's going on here?
Rocky's trying some new stuff here. I don't know if it's working out for him. Good defensive stance by Rocky.
Bam. Damn.
Oh, my gosh. Rocky's really eating some big slaps here. Okuma 915 is in the corner for Rocky, and I would imagine that right now he's telling Rocky to milk this break and recover. Frank the Tank has brought in his secret weapon. The legacy of matchups between Frank and Rocky has spanned almost 7 years now since Slap Fight 3, where the two of them met in a tournament against Darius the Destroyer and Wolverine. It was a 4-man tournament that night, just like we saw tonight. And as you can see, Rocky's early rival, Wolverine, is in the corner of Frank the Tank tonight. And I do not think that Rocky expected that.
2 pioneers right here.
3.
Boom.
Kind of a shitty slap there from Rocky, but you know, he's throwing clean slaps again, and that's what matters.
Big slap here. Cracks him.
Oh my goodness, these are tough shots. Most men would go down from these shots. Rocky is just a fantastic slapper, and his defense is much better than we've seen.
Go for it.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the
what's
strategy
going
is.
on.
Maybe it's just to throw clean slaps. He's dialing back his power. I'm not sure what's happening here, but we're just over halfway through the fight, and Rocky's not landed any power. Oh my gosh!
Still grabs the barrel. You're gonna need some milkshakes tonight, brother.
Rocky Moore, one of the toughest guys at SlapFIGHT Championship.
You ain't kidding.
But in round 6, he's starting to show some visible signs of duress.
Wow.
Frank the Tank and Wolverine. Almost looks like a reality TV show, these two.
Come on, Rocky. Get up. Let's go. Come on, buddy.
Rocky's 16-year-old daughter is in the crowd, says, "Get up, Dad."
Come on, Rock. Proud of him. There you go.
Frank the Tank absolutely redefining himself over the past few years. He's
Redefining Rocky's face, too, right now.
Absolutely. Rocky says, come in here just a little bit closer, big boy. Look at this windup, Mark. I don't know about this.
I do know about it. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a tough one here. Rocky Moore
really change that. He just can't get nothing on these slaps at all.
Yeah, he's just not able to put anything together at all tonight.
Breezing easy.
Fearless Rocky Moore. Look at his face.
Yep. Bam.
And takes another one. I don't know how he's staying on his feet, Mark. I have no idea.
My goodness. This is just pure courage right here.
Rocky Moore, absolute legend of slap
goes
fighting.
Down.
This
Again.
might be the end of the match, Mark.
Come on, Rocky. Get back on your feet.
Frank the Tank is 7 rounds deep inside Rocky Moore's brain and other parts, and Rocky may just want out of this fight now. And if I were Rocky, I don't blame him.
I would never catch myself saying this, but I would get up and just say, I'm done for the day. But I would never say that. But I
Okay,
want
they're
Rocky
going to
get
call.
up.
You're right, Mark. They're going to call the fight.
Yeah.
That's going to be a win for the People's Champion.
Hop right up, Rocky. Let's go. Be proud of yourself. Sober's cool. Sober's cool, my man. Frank the Tank. Legend. Adds to his resume right there. He just keeps adding names. He trains so hard. I'm proud of Frank.
You know, Mark, Frank and I have an agreement. He wants to. He's currently the most experienced slapper on the planet, but
Wow,
he wants to retire with 30 slap fights.
We do have a winner due to a TKO. Your winner and still the People's Champion, Frank the Tank. All right, I am here with your winner, Frank the Tank. You guys always put on a great show, and I might say, Frank the Tank, you're still pretty stout, but you're looking like a Hummer now. What did you lose? You lose a little bit of weight?
I lost quite a bit of weight.
How much?
24 pounds.
In how long?
15 days.
Woo! All right. Good job, man. So my understanding is you were competing in the super heavy. You wanted to compete in the super heavyweight division, but then this match came up, and so you dropped the weight in that short period of time. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel great, and apparently it hasn't affected performance. So
yeah. Great job, man. And obviously Rocky's a great opponent, and you were concerned about him, went and checked him out afterwards. What's your guys' history?
I mean, it was rocky off at the start,
Yeah.
but he's built so much and done so much better, and he's just getting healthier and healthier. I'm sure he'll come back.
Yeah. Well, he's a warrior. Put on a good show. He had a different technique tonight. You know, did you know that was coming?
I didn't know it was coming, but he was hitting me pretty hard. He was getting me.
Yeah, it was deceiving, I think, because he wasn't doing the big wind-up, but he had those short shots that were landing pretty good. But you, man, it seemed like every time you're like, let's just go. Did you guys have a gentleman's agreement to just rapid fire?
No, I mean, I don't personally like taking the breaks anyway.
Okay.
So it's in my favor for going quick.
Right.
Because I don't want the swelling. I don't want all of that. So
Yeah.
let's go. Let's get it done.
Okay, right on, man. Well, it worked for you. You are still the People's Champion. Congratulations. Any words you want to say to anybody watching at home?
Give a shout out to Mallet and Grit Fitness. I mean, the training and stuff that I get there, and Mallet being a partner in training just pushes me to keep doing better and improving.
Well, I was impressed that he was brave enough to be in your corner, and I think he was just confident that you weren't going to get knocked out. But he said something about catching your head with his body. But
we also got Extinguisher joined Team Tank, and he put on a show tonight too.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's just getting started, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's your champion, your People's Champion, Frank the Tank. Congratulations, man.
Let's play. play.
This just in, the lightweight championship between the Cannon and Outlaw has been canceled. Outlaw has stepped away citing extenuating circumstances, leaving the Cannon without an opponent. As you can see here, FPS has won the lightweight tournament by default. With all other competitors injured or having been defeated, FPS is the last man standing, making him the top contender to the SlapFIGHT Championship lightweight division. FPS has been cleared by the medical team and has been offered the opportunity to face the Cannon tonight for the vacant lightweight strap. Stay tuned, fight fans, for the SlapFIGHT Lightweight Championship between the Cannon and FPS. The top lightweight contender has been identified. FPS, the up-and-coming slapper from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, has made a major statement in 2024 with incredible performances versus Wildman and Concrete Finisher, but tonight has won the SubZero lightweight contender tournament, making him the man to beat for the lightweight strap. He's been cleared by the medic, and he's ready to take advantage of the opportunity to become champion. Sevierville, Tennessee native and welterweight champion The Cannon started his career on a bit of a skid before putting together devastating wins over Shamokin Thunderclap, Outlaw, D-Flan, Slap Daddy, and Okuma 915. His failed attempt at the lightweight championship fueled his training as he became welterweight champion. But he's been focused on earning an opportunity at the lightweight championship.
What about this weight class? What are your thoughts about it?
I'm taking this one over too.
You're gonna be 2 belts?
Yep.
You're gonna be 2 belts. What have you done to study for this? You went back, you watched some film?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I watch a lot of the other guys' fights over and over and over to see what everybody does.
Yeah, I mean that's you almost have to in this. You learn about their technique, you learn about their form, you learn about their style.
Yep.
You almost get a cadence and a rhythm watching it. What's something that you like to watch on SlapFIGHT? Like some of your favorites, not necessarily yourself, but some of your favorites that you like to watch.
Monkey Wrench versus Achilles.
That's been good fight. That's a good fight, man. What is something that the SlapFIGHT fans at home watching around the universe? What's something they don't know about you?
Me and my brother slap each other at the house for fun.
Oh, okay. Well, that's just a typical day there at the Cannon's household, right? Just slap your brother day. Well, listen. Good luck on the capturing the 2 belts. We wish you good luck going forward, man. All right, let's hear it for the Cannon.
It is time for the main event of the evening. This is for the SlapFIGHT lightweight belt. Introducing first, fighting out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. He weighed in at 146 pounds. He is FPS. His opponent, fighting out of Sevierville, Tennessee, from Team Cannon, he weighed in at 159. He is the current welterweight champion. He is the Cannon!
Here we are. It is the main event of SubZero SlapFIGHT 36, Mark.
Wow.
And who would have thought we would see FPS in the main event tonight?
Wow, FPS, I tell you, he's a rising superstar, and I'm disfigured right here.
FPS just a few minutes ago found out that he had the opportunity at this fight. He's probably had about 15 minutes tops to prepare, and he accepted without even batting an eye. Now, Mark, he's only taken 2 slaps tonight.
He's very fresh.
Super
He's very fresh.
So
what a matchup, what an opportunity for both guys here.
The Cannon at 159 pounds, FPS 151.
Coin flip.
Oh, and the Cannon wins the coin toss. That is not good for FPS. He's been knocked down, Mark, a few times in his career so far. Wildman knocked him down. Also, Concrete Finisher got a knockdown. The Cannon is a powerhouse.
Here we go. Been training hard.
Good defensive posture here.
I don't love the stance. He's wide open, it looks like.
Here we go.
Bang!
Oh, and FPS goes down hard.
Yeah, look. He
Wow.
liked his stance. I thought his chin was sitting right there for the taking. Cannon.
Wow.
Monster.
Okay, the
Slap.
Cannon takes a knee here with respect. Okuma 915 in the corner of FPS, who is right now giving compliments
Come on, brother.
and fist bumps to the Cannon. He says,
Oh, no. Come on, buddy. Get up.
okay, FPS
Come
is
on.
back at the barrel mark.
Take your slap, FPS. You can do it. Let's go.
FPS has 60 seconds to regain his composure, and then it will be his opportunity to slap. FPS also with knockout opportunities here. Looks like he's recovered, Mark.
I love it.
Okuma 915 in the corner of FPS.
Shake hands, and here we go.
Okuma just signed to face Runt for the middleweight championship on September 7th. Unbelievable matchup. I cannot wait to see what happens.
So big.
But right now, Runt's brother, the Cannon, is trying to pick up his second championship at SlapFIGHT Championship, and FPS wants the gold tonight.
Watch out here.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, the hair.
Fantastic.
Look at that beautiful haircut again tonight.
Fantastic slap. Now the Cannon.
This is gonna
Now the
be a
Cannon
beauty.
did offer to pull his hair back and pull it off of his face, but FPS said no, that's okay. You can just pull it behind your shoulder. The official may change that decision here as we move further into the fight. But right now, FPS was fine with the hair.
Don't blink here.
Cannon's finding the sweet spot here. Here's a windup. Round 2.
Oh,
FPS is on his ass.
That's it, baby.
Wow.
That is Tyson style. Look at that. This guy's turning into a monster.
The Cannon has done it. I think they're going to call this fight. Taking another slap is quite possibly unsafe, and it looks like that's going to be it.
Two-time champion.
Wow. Never before has Team Cannon had more belts. Yeah, that's going to be it. The medic has called the fight, and your lightweight champion, Mark, is the Cannon. 2 divisions, only Wolverine before him. It's the second 2-division champion in all of slap fighting. It's the Cannon, and it's well-deserved, Mark. Congratulations to the Cannon.
Oh.
Let's make it official, Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 hard slaps, we do have a winner due to a knockout. Your winner and new lightweight champion, the Cannon!
Thank you. Appreciate the love, man.
Cannon, great job. You can add that to your collection.
Yes, sir.
So you are, I don't know if this is the first 2 belt?
Nah, Wolverine.
Wolverine, that's right. What am I thinking? All right, well, you're following in good footsteps. That was a great match for you, especially. You got it over with pretty quickly. He's obviously it was a great opportunity for him, but he maybe hasn't been hit by a champion that hard yet.
He's tough, though.
Yeah.
He's tough. There's
Great
no
sport,
doubt
too.
about it.
Yeah, he probably would have been game to keep going as well, I think.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, you guys never cease with a Team Cannon, never cease to not impress us. You always come, you always bring it. Anything you've got planned? You're not going for a 3rd belt, are you?
I don't know. It might have to be like Thanos.
Yes.
Have all of them.
Right on, man. Well, any shout out you want to give to anybody?
I want to shout out my wife, Sasha, and my mom.
Right on. Well, your winner in the lightweight division, he's also a welterweight champion. He is the one, the only, the Cannon! Yeah!
play. Let's play.